What's up, internet? Um, Unfortunately, Adam will not be with us. Like I said, he's got family stuff going on. Um, so he hasn't been able to join us. He's been very, very busy. It's very, very sad. We mourn for him because we know he's actually trying to be here, and that's unlike the rest of you scum. all, all 8 billion of you or so, or those of you who are of plain age and of sound mind and all that. So probably only like 1 billion of you who could be playing with me right now, but instead have chosen to, I don't know, have a wank. I don't know what you're doing, but it's not this, and your life is poor and disgusting for it. So normally I give a diatribe about a Predator Badlands at the beginning of this, but I'm sure I cost them a whole like. Uh, if I'm being realistic, lowball, I cost that movie like $40. Like 4 people didn't go see it because of my
$40 out of their mouth. Yeah.
Well, on the high end would be somewhere around 200. That I may have caused them because I did just trash that movie nonstop. So I mean that's pretty much the end of the report. So right now, they're, even though they dropped 65% in sales, and like I had already been seeing, it's like, oh, I went to go see the movie, it was great, and I had the whole theater to myself. And then they're yeah. While in the meantime, it's on a post about how much money they're making, and it's like people don't put the two together. That's like nobody's watching this stupid movie. So like 4 or 5 days ago, it's like it made $138 million, and there hasn't been any new reports with that number going up. Now the budget, like I said, was 106. I mean, I suspect it was more because they were like, it's 104. Oh, it's 105. Actually, it's 106. So it's a little sketchiness going on there. So I suspect that was more. But either way, people don't understand that. Oh, well, it made 136 million, so therefore, like, it made 30 million profit, right? That's not the way it works. First off, the theaters take a cut. They take a percentage. Even with just that cut, they're already not even breaking even. And then there's the advertising budget, which is usually double the production cost. So there's a bunch of other costs involved as well that I don't necessarily understand. But basically, the total budget estimated for a movie made these days is about 2.5 to 3 times the actual budget. So in other words, they're in the hole, like 160 million or something. So well done, guys. Well done for not putting up with crap. And you know, even though you're not here playing with me, at least you're slightly less scum for not watching that movie. You know, I'll excuse some of you. Some of you got legitimate reasons for not being here, but no, actually, that's not true because I'd probably run a session for you any day of the week. So you actually, yeah,
yeah, no excuses, but, only abandoners.
But you smell slightly less bad for not watching that movie, getting stink all over you. So good job on that at least. Credit where credit is due. I will, I guess, continue being hateful and spiteful that you, especially people who were meant to play in this campaign or playing this campaign. We're having a good time, and I would like to run for more players. Like, what the hell? But yeah, that's the update for Badlands. It looks like it's going to flop epically, and hopefully they take away the franchise from Dan Tracton Turd. And he's no longer allowed to ever make another Predator movie again. Well, the animated feature said, I understand there's going to be another animated feature. That was something they wanted to make a really long time ago, and so I hope that still gets made. I hope this doesn't think so badly that doesn't get made. But especially since I think the amount of streams they got for Killer of Killers was actually really good. So hopefully it doesn't derail the whole thing. But even if it does, that's better, because in the long run, it has a new. Like, there's no such thing as death in Hollywood anymore. It's just like comics; they just bring characters back, they just rewrite them, they reboot them, blah blah blah. So even if it dies completely, it would probably be the best thing, because we might not get a Predator movie for a while, but when we do, it'll be because somebody's enthusiastic about it, right? Or it doesn't guarantee that it'll be any good, right? But the thing is, Dan, and now I will go on my diatribe, because Dan Trachtenberg did not learn from the mistakes of Shane Black. If you remember in Shane Black's 2018 The Predator, autism is the next evolutionary step of humankind. And that's why the Predators all trying to give themselves autism. Absolutely shameful. But in Dan's Badlands, apparently whatever they, we know for a fact, because the way that the character states it, that the main character, Deck, the Predator, has a deficiency. He's so deficient. So he has a deficiency. So he's more powerful than all the other Predators because he's deficient. And even though they didn't say it in the movie, in the trailers, a lot of people were saying the new evolution of Predators. So he did a Shane Black. He made Down syndrome the next evolution of Predators. He made a disability a superpower. Like he glamorized the superpower just like Shane Black. So people saying that this isn't as bad as Shane Black's, well, it is. It's much worse. It's much worse. Because at least the kid and the Predator look like a human, where Deck does not look like a Predator. He looks like his persona is a human. So he one-upped him. He went to the next stage. This is his new direction. It's the go Shane Black and make it even worse. But is what it is. Hopefully we don't have to hear any more about that awful. Cool. So you want to remind us where you were at? Let's get into the session. You want to remind us where you were at?
We were on a
Your
fuel
character
hunt.
have any thoughts? Yeah.
We're on a fuel hunt. I almost died by venturing too deep, but I found the fuel. I got to have a unsupervised look at the ship I live on. I was a little too scared to venture. I kind of showed off a little bit, like, oh man, what took you guys so long? I've been on the ship for like hours. Didn't get a chance to hunt, but Rockmick did, so he's happy. Yeah.
All right. Well, it's not long before things return to normal. That in wherever you are, whatever journey he took, that apparently left you who the hell knows where, because you've never taken a trip that long. And we know that the FTL drives on some of the Predator ships, at least some of them, are incredibly fast. So you have to remember that humans have been traveling across the galaxy for many, many years, and leapfrogging themselves because the technology gets better and better. And so you'll actually have a colony of humans out somewhere, and their technology is like 15 years in the past because they've, or however many years in the past because they've been asleep in hypersleep and using old technology and not innovating. And then a new ship that comes along is way faster, and they'll just catch up to them and meet them like the day they land, or they'll even go out farther before them. So it's so like the technology kind of leapfrogs itself. Is the way that it appears to be in the Aliens franchise, which for all intents and purposes is whether or not Ridley Scott agrees for the movies is actually canon. Like AVP is canon. Unfortunately, Badlands is canon. Shane Black's Predator is canon. Actually, Shane Black's Predator, even though the story was ridiculous, actually doesn't really harm the canon. So he, like I said, Trachtenturd decided, yeah, like I'll show you, not wrecking the canon. If your convoluted story, I'll mess everything up. But the point is, as far out as humans have been able to get, they still haven't run into Yautja. And apparently this is like in Badlands, if we're to assume it's canon, then it's been like 1,000 years, 1,000, like 1,100, 1,200 years or something, and they're barely running into Yautja. So their technology has advanced considerably since then, since the original movies and the ones after, and Romulus and Prometheus and all that stuff. And yet they're barely reaching Yautja space. But the robot does say, oh, it's a Yautja, so they know what it is. So they've run into him before, but apparently, well, actually, I'm not sure if they've actually run into him before because they could have had prior knowledge from Wayland. Well, one of the Wayland guys, Wayland Yutani, a couple of the people have had run-ins with predators before.
Mm-hmm.
So they could have known about them from them, but they're basically only in like 11. Like I say, if we assume Badlands canon, then it's taken them like 1,200 years to finally reach predator space. Now, if you consider that in 2010, I think it was 2010, which movie takes place in the current year, within moments of the Predator ship at the end of Aliens vs. Predator being compromised and crash landing, a signal arrives on Yautja Prime. And then maybe a day or two later, Wolf arrives and starts AVP 2, Requiem. So they can travel incredibly way faster than humans can. That's 1,000, 1,200 years of space travel for humans, a couple days for predators.
Yeah.
And this is with continually exponentially improving technology for humans. So that'll give you kind of a scope of how fast the ships actually are. So for you to have to travel 3 weeks, who the hell knows where you guys are? But like I said, that's just some side kind of knowledge for you. Maybe some of the stuff that some of the guys might mention here or there. And of course, like, I guess it kind of makes sense that the kind of things that you would need to make a starship like this run might be incredibly rare, incredibly out of the way. But what is different is that hunts resume in a few days. Now you don't go on a hunt immediately, but you do know when the hunt starts because, as we've established, your character is sensitive to the stopping and starting of the ship into and out of FTL drive. So you're like, oh, cool, hunts are back on. But unfortunately, you are disappointed to look at your gauntlet, see that you have no indication that you're going on this hunt. But it's still good news to know that there's at least hunts in the area. I guess that being said, you could, if you wanted to, attempt to reverse the roles today. When I do the art streams, I never see it mess up.
But the art streams are less heavy than this, right? As far as resources go.
Barely. The only other thing I have on the internet is an extra door screen. Shouldn't be that bad, but whatever. But yeah. Normally I skip your opportunity to go mess with someone, but I don't know. Maybe you want to. So
Well, maybe I'm a little full of myself.
I said you don't have to, but yeah, go ahead. Why don't you attempt to do so?
Yeah. I'll just take inspiration from the dudes that challenged me. If I will attempt vengeance on the last person that challenged me. Yeah.
Well, I think maybe the scope of the size of this ship isn't quite clear because it's very unlikely that person is going on the next hunt.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
I just go to the common area and I just pick a guy that's gearing up. Hey you, nah. I'm going. At a point.
Damn.
You can let the dice decide who I fight, since I wasn't smart enough to roll a praise or anything.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it wouldn't be cool for me to purposely pick a weaker opponent.
Well, it would show a lot of guts to pick the stronger one.
Well, let the dice decide.
We'll let the dice decide. I need more dice.
Who doesn't? Need more notebook. That's what I need.
Oh. Okay. Okay, and so, whether it was Sigmund Freud or pure coincidence, of course, if it was Sigmund Freud, we don't believe in coincidences. So we picked out the scrawniest, weakest looking dude.
Hmm.
And he looks at you and uh, uh, bites down as hard as he can, and he gets ready and starts moving towards the square.
Sorry about this, man. I've been cooped up too long. They're walking to the
Been on a hunt in months, and he's going to attempt to steal initiative.
I'm gonna rage. Putting okay, unarmed. I'm at 11. I rage. I'm at 13. So I steal the initiative. 2 strike first.
Sure. Okay, we both stole initiative. Yeah. What's your action?
I'm swinging on him. Bonus. It's a 24 attack.
Okay. I am going to actually give myself initiative because I was taking a different action than you.
Okay.
But you can keep that attack for
All
sure.
right.
As a matter of fact, it is a hit, so you will hit. Yeah, you will hit, assuming something crazy doesn't happen. But let's see. What's your defense?
Regular defense, wrestle or what? One more one.
Yeah, regular defense can, as it is a strike.
Parry. 24 parry.
Okay, roll some damage. He comes in like so over the top, swinging for the fences. He's pouring his little heart out into this punch. He's trying real hard, but he just telegraphs, and you do the exact right move. Get your big head under that. You dodge so fast that your predlocks swing up into the air, and he punches a couple of them. You can feel the getting your hair punched doesn't like. It's not necessarily painful as yeah. As he's basically only hit nothing but net, I guess. What was your damage?
15.
15.
And I have the 2/12ths.
You have 2/12
Lethality.
lethality?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, you said 15 because I got distracted.
Yes, sir. 15.
Okay. Next round.
Steal initiative, and I go for
No, I'm
another swing.
sorry. No, I'm sorry. It's not next round. It's the end of this.
Yeah.
It's
So
the end of this one.
would he go first? Since he went
No,
first last time, we both stole initiative.
no. See, when you stole initiative, so you got your own initiative.
Mhm.
You got your own initiative phase before regular initiative. I also stole initiative, so I got another initiative phase before regular initiative. Neither of us get to act during regular initiative. All the people who didn't steal initiative and just went would be going right now.
Okay.
Because we stole initiative, we get our own phase at the end of the turn as well. So again, it's a different phase. So I still decide initiative based on what we're doing.
Yeah, I go for a second swing.
Cool. This time you're going to go first.
18.
18 to my that's it.
Hmm.
Just making sure you didn't crit.
15, 19.
19
Crit.
damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And
Now you attack me.
yeah, give me a second. Right. My brain. But all right. Here we go. Come on. Oh, you know what? I'm going to use this dice because I really want. I just rolled really crap for his stats. So
Mm.
we're going to use my dice and hope that it's loaded. My favorite dice that I don't always roll because I feel like it rolls too many tens. But this guy really needs some help running for that. Oh, you got
The
this die accidentally.
21 to parry.
Oh, not even close. Wait. Oh, actually, it was close. It was a 20.
Nice.
Yeah. So you get him with the old 1-2, and he swings around some karate stuff, bringing his leg around, and it looks like it would have been pretty dangerous. But unfortunately, he's just too rocked to make it connect, and his distance is way off. And like you can smell his foot, but it just was no danger to you.
Uh,
Next
ah,
turn. Now I'm going to steal initiative again.
I steal initiative as well.
Okay.
Yeah, just a punch.
Okay. Go for it.
18. Attack.
Um, right. Okay. That is your miss. And oh man, is that the way it works? Okay. You are gonna go. That's the end of this initiative. You're not still initiative.
He doesn't act?
Yeah. He covers up. And
Oh,
he
okay.
covers up faster than you thought he could.
So it's the next round?
It's the end. It's the second special phase.
Oh, okay. I punch at D.
You go ahead.
23 attack.
23 attack. Damn it. Oh, wait. But I can't math right now. It's okay. Let's do all the positive numbers first. All right, 24.
Nice.
Now it's the next turn.
I'm still initiative.
Yeah, it's still initiative as well.
Who goes first?
Depends on what you're doing.
Same thing. Just swinging on him.
Regular punches?
Mhm.
Okay. I'm going to give myself initiative.
All right.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
What defense do you need?
We go. Uh, dodge or parry or whatever you want.
Okay.
It's
Parry.
just attack. I'm not attack.
Parry 24.
It's just really easy for you to block. Yeah, you barely feel like you're trying.
Hmm.
Why don't you go ahead and
I
give me your
don't know.
attacks?
Yeah. I don't underestimate my opponent. He's up to something. Attack 21.
21. That puts me. That makes it a crit.
Jesus. All right. Uh, 22 damage.
22. Okay. Right. And oh wait. So yes. This much. Hmm. All right. I guess it's gonna do one of these.
Moral defense.
No. No, he screams, "You bastard! I'll kill you!" What's your next action? So I think that was
To continue punching.
was that the first action this round?
Uh,
I think it was. Yeah, I think it was. Whatever, it doesn't matter. We'll do the second action this round. And you're going to continue fast punching. Go for it.
24.
Go for it. That's another. Oh! Oh, man. I forgot to use the unarmed roll, though. Sorry. I take it back. That guy's knocked out. Flat. Crits on unarmed. Double knockout.
Oh shit.
They don't
Okay.
they don't actually do the knockout, but I'm supposed to compare my hit points as if it were double knockout.
Just to
I'm
see if
knocked out.
they get knocked out. I see.
Yeah. Yeah. So never mind. He never screams that. You put him out clean. Sorry, I'll retroact. I don't like to retroact and do stuff, but I totally forgot that rule. That was my bad. My slip.
It could have been both, Hector. I'll kill you. It just like passes out.
Yeah, screw it. It was both. Or maybe he screamed that it in his head as the lights went out. Oh. Okay. Well,
I don't celebrate. Go ahead.
You don't celebrate? Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I was just gonna kind of look at him, and then start making my way to my room to gear up.
All right. Why don't you roll 100 sided die and tell me what the outcome is.
Percentiles. 29%.
Okay. Looks like you're going on this hunt. Now you gear up, and yeah, when you go to gear up, you in fact see that you've never done this before, but I mean, you've had it tried on you.
Mm-hmm.
So you just assume that's the way it works, and that always made sense to you.
It's like, oh, I won. That means I get to go. It is my first time trying it. Yeah.
Yeah. You assume that's the way it works, and like, I mean, people were like, "No, you don't get to go," and then they fought you, and everyone was like, "Oh, cool." And it like, just go on with the flow. It seemed like that's the way things are. So you're like, okay.
Yeah.
And sure enough, when you get there, it tells you, now your indicator's on to go on the hunt. So apparently.
So it does work that way. Cool.
So apparently, not only that, like people have been watching. Somebody activated this thing, told you to go on the hunt.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Whereas before you weren't. So here you are.
I gear up as fast as possible so I could have more time with my drop pod.
Excellent. I'm gonna have you. Well, let's be fair. Let's have you roll composure.
Okay.
You probably have some of that.
Yeah, I have some. 15.
15. Okay.
I rolled really good.
Damn it. I wanted you to roll bad. Because you rolled good, I'm not going to make you roll the other roll that I really want you to. Which I'm sure you would have failed. But Fine. Fine. Have it your way. You're no fun.
So I gear up. I run to whatever pod's assigned to me, and I plug in my codex, and I start info gathering.
Well, you don't plug in your codex. Remember, you just scan the number of the coordinates where you're at,
Oh, okay.
which will give you some recon.
You want to roll it
I'm
now?
not. Yeah, this is when you roll it, when you're using that codex, yep. Because you're deciding where to land it.
Plus 5, so 11 and 16.
What's that sick bastard that sings that song? She was 16 years old, on her own. And then it's like, is that legal where you're at, bro? Because it's like, let me show you love. It's gross.
Oh, hey, there were a lot of songs like that back in the fucking whatever 60s or whatever.
Yeah, but I mean, at
Oh,
least,
you're only 16, but you're my teenage queen. It's like, bro, you're 40. Calm down.
nah, I know, but I'm pretty sure those, like, at least that was legal back then. Because, I mean, she's
Oh.
only 17. I think in the state they wrote that at least 17 is legal. Okay, that's very interesting. This is why I'm switching charts. I'm trying to make a new chart, but huh. Huh. Okay.
Planet QST 5555R.
Oh man, what do I do with this? You're gonna have to give me a second. I rolled something funny.
You want a second recon?
No, just give me a second.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what'd you roll? What'd you roll?
It was 16.
Oh, cool.
That's with the bonus. Codex bonus.
Yeah, it's terrible. Okay, cool.
Is it terrible because I don't get the insta death? Terrible for me or you?
Well, no. Roll also. I believe that codex has a failure percentage, wasn't it? Or am I mistaken?
Failure percentage. Codex. 1 honor codex plus 5 recon before deployment. But I think you wanted to give it a failure percentage.
I thought it had a very low. It was 1 or 2%. Or is that a different character? Am I getting confused?
Oh. I mean, I can still roll it.
Did I make that up? Or did you forget to write it down? No, I forgot to write it down. Now it doesn't exist.
We can write it down right now. I'm fine with it.
Oh, fun. Why would I not put that down? I don't have any notes for you. What am I looking for?
So what should it be, like a 5% chance to fail or something?
No, just 2. But roll it and tell me what it is.
2%. Chance to fail. I put it in my notes and I saved it.
Yeah, I thought I could have sworn, like, I feel like if we go back, we've rolled that before. That was
54.
Oh. You're no fun today, Yuli.
All right, you'll get plenty of chances to end me when I land.
Okay, let me because I'm so confused by this. I'm going to give myself 3 options and it's dice decide. And it's the last one. Um, yeah, this is why I need the other thing. Well, it'd be even worse. Well, maybe I should just go with that one. That seems like the most fun.
Oh, 16 candles, oh, in my heart will glow.
We already wrote these options down, so we're going to have the dice decide. And dice decide.
Yes, sir.
Way
Destiny!
way more fun somehow, somewhere. Ooh, it's the one I wanted. That's good.
Nice.
I was
Well,
like,
that's for
wait,
you.
that sounds like, yeah. I was like, that sounds like the coolest option. Okay. According to the codex, you managed to make your way onto a peaceful planet with no worthy game.
Huh.
Everything found here has been skinned, or marked as skinnable. There's a plethora of animals, and all of them seem tame, servile, and what's the word? Well, they're marked as skinnable. So if you recall, when you it seems that from the Predator books and stuff, when you skin your prey, it's because they weren't worthy prey. Um, so I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know if I like to be canon. Like, I don't have a problem with it being canon for your tribe if you decide that's true. Or if it's canon for some tribes and maybe not for all. So it doesn't really make that much sense to me. I
Yes.
think
Go
I
ahead.
I see this is just personal theory, and because it's my game, this is the way I'm going to run it. I think if you skin an enemy, it's to warn other prey,
Mm.
just like you would in real life. You can, like, if you, like, let's say raccoons are killing your chicken or something, or whatever little animal. If you kill a raccoon and put it on a stick, it will actually deter other animals from other of that same animal from entering the area.
Yeah.
Um,
Makes sense.
so I think it's like that. It's a warning sign. Yeah, I think it's a scare tactic. So that, to me, that makes sense. Now, I don't know if that actually works in real life either, but a lot of people have sworn by it, and it sounds cool. And if
Yeah.
you were hunting something intelligent, I think that would definitely work, right? And that being said, a lot of animals are way more intelligent than we give them credit for. I mean, like, homeboy from Clint's Reptiles was going on about. He's like, I'm not entirely convinced that dolphins aren't smarter than us. They just don't have hands and stuff. So, um, so like intelligence is on a spectrum. It's an emerging property of having a brain, and it could very well work, and it could very well work at a very instinctual level. And it sure as hell would definitely 100% work on intelligent people. So there's no reason that it wouldn't have some effect on it. That's my personal thoughts on it. You are free to decide what it is for your clan, but skinning is part of the culture all the way back to Predator 1. I mean, unless you're got a big old case of vaginosis on the top of your head like Deck or something. He didn't skin nobody. Just saying.
I saw the majority of it today.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it was weird. The whole time I'm watching, I'm like, this isn't a Predator movie.
It's not.
Oh, that part's
Dude,
cool.
it's the exact same plot as The Mandalorian.
The whole movie,
Right?
like, just kept playing in my head. Like, this isn't a Predator movie. This is a Alien Hunter movie.
Yeah. To me, to me, it was like flat out Mandalorian or any other of the Star Wars movies, but
Dude,
not as
they
good.
could have just called it the Alien Hunter Badlands, and everything would have been fine.
Yep.
Like, no, these guys just kind of look like predators, but it's not a predator story. They're just alien hunters.
Mhm.
That's all. That's it. Just left
Yep.
it at that. How,
Well, the
how
thing is,
dare they? How dare
thing
they
is-
put the fucking predator tag on this movie, dude? How dare they?
the thing is, Deck was so generic. He literally could have been replaced by anything. By anything. He could have been
Yep.
a Mandalorian. It could have been Chewbacca. It could have been. It could have been Highlander. It could have been Steven Seagal. It could have been
Oh my god.
absolute.
Steven Seagal.
It could no for reals. It could have been anything because there was no Predator flavor to it whatsoever.
Yeah, exactly.
It could have been absolute. They could have replaced Deck with absolute. He could have been. He could have been turned on a stick, man. It would have made a single difference to the story. Like, there was nothing Predator about it.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. How far did you get?
I think I got like 3/4 the way through. But I fell
Yeah.
asleep for a part, so I had to go back and rewatch it.
Yeah. Like, were you tired or were you bored?
Nah, a little bit of both.
Yeah.
But it was, I don't know. Yeah, nothing spoke Predator to me. Like, I didn't really have like a lot of sighing going on because I was just like, oh, this isn't a Predator movie. What do I have to worry about? La la la. And I was just kicking back and just watching it. Like, you can enjoy it if you don't know it's a Predator movie because it's not.
Mhm. Yeah,
Everything that
that's
happened, I was like, that's a cool thing that alien did.
That's
You know?
totally fair. That's a very fair observation. But for me, it was even less enjoyable because I've already seen Predator and I've already seen Star Wars, and this one was neither of those.
Yeah.
But it was definitely trying its hardest to be Star Wars. So it was just like, why? Like, this is like you go to the those movies that you see that are like by sci-fi now, or it's just a bootleg version. It's like Star Conflict written in the Star Wars font. Like that's total bootleg. That's how I felt like it's like,
Yeah. I was watching Alien Hunter Badlands. That's what the movie felt like.
no.
Alien Hunter
Yeah,
Badlands.
yeah, it was pretty much doesn't it hasn't messed up all week. I've streamed like every day, I think. Stream like every day and it doesn't mess up. But anyway.
Okay, so the Codex is telling me
sidetracked.
not a whole lot to hunt on this planet. Worthy, at least.
No, yeah. So everything's docile. That's the word I was looking for.
Mm.
A planet covered and teeming in life, but all skinnable, docile. It's like comfort food, leave, come for food and nothing else, is what it says. And it, like I said, does have an abundance of wildlife in the codex, but it was like the notations is like um, soft skull, get punched to death.
Those are
Um,
predator notes. Real tall creature kicking legs, it dies.
yeah. Exactly. Like flails around comically when slightly injured. Um, yeah, it's like a snake, but it dies no matter where you hit it. Um,
Step on foot, head detaches, fucking.
which coincidentally is exactly like the world that Deck was on. You saw the part where he throws his sword and the thing splits in two.
Yeah, all
Okay,
super
okay,
easy like.
yeah, okay, think about it. First off, the sword is like not even half the height of the creature.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, but it's also cutting like way past the height.
Mm-hmm.
That's already a problem because when he swings it, if he misses, it doesn't shoot out. Yeah, it's like doesn't have energy to cut off the thing, right? It's an even bigger problem because normally predators throw disc for a reason. It's because they're sharp all around. With a sword, if you throw it even into a medium as soft as a human and you don't hit any bone or anything, it's gonna stop at the hilt. But in this sword, this dumb sword, instead of stopping at the hilt, the hilt cuts too. But it
Yeah,
doesn't
no,
cut
it
his
was weird.
hand.
It was weird.
It was weird, right?
It
So
stopped
my
rotating.
theory,
Like it just went, and it just stayed midair like that and sliced it in half. Like, wouldn't it just keep going? I don't know. Whatever.
yeah. And then to boot, it's like, wait a minute. So this thing is like put together, like by what? By boogers? And you hit it, and now it's just splitting apart at the seams. Like, dude, I thought it was ridiculous. It looks so dumb to me.
Yeah.
It could have, like I said, it was a cool idea, but it just looks so dumb. It looks so poorly done, and you could tell that like nobody on that team knew anything about anatomy. Like nobody on that team knew anything about physics. Like the actor didn't know how to stand to sell it. Like it just it just looked like a bad drawing of a good movie. Like it was like really good idea, horrible execution. I'm only talking so much about it because I'm hurt, guys. So,
Cause you're what?
because I'm hurt. That's my boy. Have you seen everywhere I go on the discussions? It's like they're posting The Godfather, and it's like he's doing that face, like it's my boy. I'm just like, yeah, for reals. Oh, look at that. That's a real predator right there. All right. Sorry, so distracted. But you might as well finish watching it because you already got
I
through the
plan to.
worst parts. You already got through the worst parts. It actually the last 3/4 of the movie is the best part. It's not going to get much better, but it'll be a little better. So, all
Um,
right,
I take this opportunity to eat good food.
okay,
I'm gonna do the regular stuff. I'm gonna land and yeah, have a really big breakfast. Days on planet.
I forgot my role is for that. Oh, this one. No, that's not what we roll. This. This one. But I don't want this die. I want this die. Yeah. Let's roll more. Roll more dice. Size. Ah! No, I'm dropping dice. $20 days.
Jesus Christ. So I will spend the first day just gorging myself. I'm on a planet full of easy food. I don't have to eat chip rations. Like, yeah, I'm just going to town right now. Like, oh, look, a snake. Yeah, that looks like a rabbit. Yeah, give me that. Kind of looks like a bison. So the first day, I just go to town, just eat my fill of different species and whatnot. So, yeah.
Yeah, sure. And it's exactly as you described. Like, it's like, oh, yeah, for sure, a snake, and you like squeeze it too hard, and its neck cracks, and it's full of gooey goodness. Space worm snake with very, very rudimentary spine system inside of it, somewhere in between cartilage and bone that snaps very easily and apparently disrupts the entire nervous system of the snake when you cause mild damage to it. And sure enough, yeah, there's something like a big floppy-eared rodent out there, and it seems to be extraordinarily dumb, and it doesn't really try to avoid you that much. You know how frogs do when they're like, oh, huh, and they look back at you and they're like, like just. Then you can try and go grab them again, and they hop, and they're like, ah.
Is still coming? Yeah.
And then you walk a little bit closer, and it's like, oh no.
Yeah. Boink boink, look back. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah. Normally, something like a hare would be, in at least in human society, is a symbol of the trickster. That's where trickster rabbits come from, and coincidentally, Jesus Christ. That's why it happens on Easter, because he tricked a lot of people into believing that he came back. Anyway, I just added that last part in. That's just a theory, but
he was rabbit cave.
But the part about the rabbit, is true. And the thing is, like, they're small and fast and low to the ground, and they like hide very easily. So that's why they're not here, not on this planet.
Are the rabbits like the frogs, Hector? Just one hop, huh? Is he still behind me?
That's what I was describing the rabbits doing that like frogs.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what the rabbits are doing.
Yeah, it's weird because rabbits do the side to side thing naturally. I see it all the time at work because we got rabbits at the airport. Just driving near them, they start hustling like I'm chasing them, but I'm not. Pretty cool. Pretty cool thing to see.
Yeah, they ain't about it. They're smart too. They're very domesticatable if you get them there. But sure, man. Everything's nice and tasty.
Sweet.
you get all full, and the taste of fresh, soft, tender meat is sticks in your mouth, and it's actually quite amazing. You definitely wish you could have more, but you've definitely eaten enough, and you're not a. I've never seen a predator overeat, so I'm gonna assume that their system that tells them that they're full to stop eating, that or their metabolism is much faster and they can eat a lot more, and they just don't seem to have any weight problems unless you're Chunky Boy Deck. So just gonna keep ragging on it because he seriously, his skin looks like they shoved a turd into a sausage casing. Somebody cooked in a sausage casing. His skin looks whack, and he's all lumpy.
All right.
lumpy space predator.
So I'm eating my fill, find a nice place, take a little nap, sleep off the itis, and then when I come to, I'll start rolling recon and tracking stuff. See if I could, I don't know, maybe someone on this planet the Codex didn't tell me about. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, roll, and we'll start our mini Lord of the Rings saga. Let's go for it.
Oh man, I found more rabbits. 7 recon.
Not a good recon. You wander aimlessly through the tame lands, through shallow, gentle brooks, through shady glens, through soft grass, waving grasses, prairies of waving grass, and wildflowers blooming, spread across like a plague on the land. Plague of kindness. uh, a, a furry looking flying creature pollinates the flowers. As it buzzes gently around you.
I haven't ate that yet. Just stun cannon, snap the neck, hook it on my belt, and keep going.
Oh, so insect.
Oh, okay. Nah, I try it.
It's not the worst.
It's
definitely edible.
Just sample everything out of
yeah. I mean, you need not for food here. That's for sure. Anywhere you look, you just done something and start chewing. Well, let's go for another day. Let's go. We're at 2 of 20 days, I believe.
Going for high ground. If there's any like mountain regions or anything nearby, hit that up. Cycling all vision modes, max zoom, min zoom, and recon. 15. Looking for worthy prey. Something worthy.
All right. Well, you see something very interesting. Something that you have never seen before.
Yeah.
Well, you rolled recon, not look, so
Yeah.
find it. And in the gentle grass, as you walk up to it, seems to be an artificial material. and you're not sure what it is, but it is little segments, like um, in the shape of little rectangles, except it's broken. Some of it has jagged edges, and it seems to have been purposely put together to form off who knows what, but lengths of this material are set apart from each other somewhat equally, and then they're connected by the same material to form some sort of line.
I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll the for use.
Hmm?
Or attempt to roll the for use because I don't know what it is by looking at it. Right.
No, not right away.
7.
When you get down to the grass and take a closer look, you see that there's a netting of wire that runs along the bottom of it. You realize this is a little fence. It's broken. Perhaps a long time ago, but you don't know what material it's made out of, but it seems stale.
Using the vision mode to best highlight the material, I want to try to see the. I'm gonna like investigate the area that might have been fenced in at one point in time. Like see how long does this fence go? Is it
Cool.
only in this little section? Stuff like that.
Yeah, you continue on looking around and you see more of this material, but this one looks a little different. It's maybe darker, and it's been formed into different shapes. You find a considerable pile of it, and it looks like maybe at one time this was a structure connecting this, and this may have been an outpost, or who knows what. But this there was a tiny building here at one point. It's been smashed to the ground and reduced to only a mere few feet of whatever this material is, piled on top of each other and concealed by the surrounding grassland. Um, Even now, the grass has managed to largely grow through it and in and around it, so much so that the pile could have easily been missed at any point. But um, I guess that's all I'm going to give you for
that. If I go electromagnetic, is anything still like powered on? Kind of dig through the pile.
You dig through the pile, and grass and dirt has clung to the bottoms of these things, and also partially covered it up. And you force open a large section of this, and you see where the dirt and grass have gently started to grow on top of it. And something's happened to it where it looks like the material might be organic, because it looks like it's started to rot, especially where it's been covered by earth, and near that section as well. And you find more of this material underneath, but it seems to be no more than a pile of this stuff, and there doesn't seem to be anything of technological worth in here.
I'm gonna continue exploring now that I kind of know what to look out for. I'm gonna keep investigating that area, see if I can maybe find another structure or follow a fence line or anything like that.
Well, instead, you are able to kind of follow the fence line, and from what it was a considerable area. Probably. Um, how does math work? And that number would be like 250,000 square feet. But I shouldn't even use that method because that's just like 500 by 500.
Okay.
Yeah, so it seems to the little fence seems to have corralled an area of about 5 by 500. 500 by 500. Sorry, not 5 by 500.
I'm going to investigate the inside part.
What inside? Oh, just inside
Like
the
try to
corral?
try to guess like the center of the fenced area and then like spiral out.
Well, it's really hard to tell anything now because it's been like you can only imagine that at some point this was holding something in or out, but it's so homogeneous, a shift from one side of the thing to the other that doesn't really make a difference. You know what I mean? Like the grass is barely interrupted by the presence of this thing at all.
Yeah.
Oh, but one more thing you do find, and that is the remnants of a pipe sticking out of the ground.
Hmm.
It's been shattered, and it has a sharp, jagged edge at the edge, one side of the pipe, and a break line that continues downward, forms a sharp spike.
I'm gonna dig it up.
Sure. But
I
you
have
dig,
a axe head wrist blade. That'll help, right?
yeah, it'll help a little, yeah. It'll help a little. I mean, it's better than doing it with your hand. But you're getting there, and I mean, it's going to take quite a while. Digging a hole just takes forever, man.
Yeah, that's fine. I got plenty of food. Take a little rest. Be like, oh look, another rabbit. Get it over here. And then just keep digging. Just keep my energy up.
No. Unfortunately, I've had the distinct displeasure of digging a few holes in my life, and it's like just to get a few feet, even with a shovel, is an absolute nightmare. Like even with proper equipment, and you need stuff with like real heft to it, right? Start breaking up the ground because once you get past like a foot of the ground, now the earth is harder. It's been compacted more. Um, End up finding roots and other things that kind of impede you, and like it just turned into a mess. Um, and you dig and dig and dig for several hours. The right tools. This is just taking forever, man.
Yeah, I'd basically have to use my swords to soften the earth, like cut crisscross sections, and then dig those out. You know.
Even then, so okay, like your tech, like let's say, like you might be thinking like, oh, game mechanics, I can deal damage to the earth. Yes. Here's the problem with that. Um, how much earth is considered one hit point? And the truth of the matter is, it's like this much.
Yeah, yeah.
Because even if you shoot a bullet through into dirt, like that dirt's gonna stop that bullet. Um, you know what I mean? Like the thickness on sand is like this. So if you've got this much sand, you've got so many hit points to go through. Even if you wanted to think about it that way, like, it's just not effective. Like I said, you don't have specialized tools, and of course, you can sit here and dig for days if you really want to, but you are not getting very far. Um,
Am
and
I
you
at
are,
least uncovering more of the tube?
yeah, absolutely. But you're like a foot an hour, and then after that, like you got to dig a bigger hole so you can get your arm in there and get down in there, which takes even more considerable amount of time.
I will spend 2 days on it. Just because I'm curious about what I could dig up.
Spend 2 days trying to dig as efficiently as you can. You find that you have to make the hole bigger and bigger so that you can get down into it. Now these are predator days. We decided at 36 hours. So several more than that in night and day cycles would pass on this planet. So you would have been digging through days and nights, and resting whenever you felt like it. Gentle grass, and, dirt mounds, soft dirt mound, and you would cover.
Sleep on a rabbit as a pillow, you know.
But you spend 2 days and you dig down, and again, like logistically, this starts getting really bad for you because now you have to dig yourself a ramp so that you can jump in and out of, or jump out of, like comfortably get into. Like once you get like, okay, this deep, now I have to dig far enough for me to fit in here. But not only far enough for me to fit in here, far enough for me to fit in here and be able to move dirt out of here. And then not only enough for me to get in here and have enough room to move to get dirt out of here, but big enough so that I can throw the dirt to a place where I'm not just piling it and it's falling back in. And then not enough for it. So
the farther I go, the more work it turns into, basically,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. And sure, you dig 15 feet and you've uncovered 15 feet of this pipe. And you have a gargantuan hole that you've dug here, and the pipe just continues seem to go down. Doesn't
Damn.
end at any point.
It doesn't bend at any point. It just seems to be just going straight down.
Straight down.
All right. I'm gonna continue exploring the area. Maybe there's a service hatch. I don't know. I'm gonna.
Which is probably
The what?
Maybe there's another way you can approach this, but
Yeah. Pipe just goes straight down.
That's for you to decide, not me.
Tempted to get a drilling laser, but no. All right. No. Yeah. I'm gonna. Well, now I know what the stuff looks like. I know what to look out for. So I'm gonna recon the area to find more evidence of this stuff and see if I can find anything cool. 12. Recon.
12 recon. Okay. And you're still investigating the same area?
Yeah. I'm basically spiraling out from the hole. See if we find any more of this stuff.
Decayed and dilapidated and overgrown. But this one's much, much smaller. So it was hard to find, but that's it.
Okay.
And it was actually not far from where you were at, but it was just really hard.
All right. around that around that little structure. Yeah, just collect some pieces. Try to figure out. Yeah, was this like a powered on fence? What is this structure for? What does it do? It's not for use. 14. Deciphering the
Well,
use of the little structure.
of the structure, it's the broken structure.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at one point it was the structure. Now it's not. Uh, if there was ever anything inside of it, it's probably been removed.
Kind of do this with the pieces. Yeah. Play a little jigsaw puzzle.
Sure, but unfortunately, it's not giving you a lot of information besides like maybe four walls and a roof.
Okay. All right. I'm going to continue on. But I'm going to keep eyes out for that. But kind of material and whatnot. And I'm just going to move just to another sector. Keeping eyes out for alien structures and worthy prey. Yeah. 12 recon.
Well, you said 12 recon,
Yes, sir.
and you're moving out.
Yeah, moving on to a different section of the map.
Okay. Um. Do you continue moving in the same general direction?
Yeah. I'm trying to go somewhere different. So like if if there's like a different biome nearby, I hit that up. It's like, oh look, a forest, cool. Trying to change my surroundings, but looking for the same thing.
Okay. Okay. Oh look.
That is a 10.
Okay. Right. Um. Well, you move on, and you had mentioned that you were moving towards high ground earlier. Continuing in the same direction, you find some hills, some larger hills. Uh, unlike lakes, locks, nesses, um, ponds, so forth and so on. Hills and mountains actually have very regulated definitions. After you get a certain amount of footage over sea level, you're a mountain. Before that, you're a hill. So yeah, the definition of a lake is utterly useless. But the definition of a hill or a mountain is actually somewhat useful. And these are some hills, and the vegetation on the hills keeps the dirt from being too loose. But the dirt is loose and gentle. Uh, kind of dig your feet in with your weight and make your way up. Fair enough. Except the gentle grasses are space grasses, whatever they might be, holds the hills together. Just for fun, everything on this planet seems to be a gentle yellow, sunny color. Unlike the normal green that prevails most of the galaxy, is chlorophyll seems to be a reoccurring thing on several planets. But this one, something about, who knows, could be anything, right? Could be at least a dozen variables off the top of my head why this planet decided to be mostly yellow instead of green as far as the flora. And yeah, you make your ways up the hills. Um, and you find a vantage point, and it's seemed to be much of the same. Um, Gentle glades of trees, rolling hills, soft grasses, an abundance of friendly flowers. Uh, some sort of woolly, mid-sized creature grazing gently off in the distance.
Eat that later.
Yeah, not not a whole lot going on, but let's say you continue on for another day. You want to do something different?
I'm gonna eat that mid-sized creature,
Mm-hmm.
and then yeah, I'm just gonna keep scouring the planet, looking for the weird material, and keeping eyes out for anything big to smash that looks like it can fight back.
Cool. Awesome.
10 recon.
And recon. Okay.
Try to spend time in newer areas.
As you continue on, in near one of the hills, towards the base of it, when you're looking around, there's a glint of light coming off something.
Ooh, shiny. I'm gonna cloak and investigate.
Okay. Well, you let yourself down the hill, continuing on in your direction, the general direction that you're headed. Make your way to the shiny thing. And it's been partly covered in dirt, but it does stand out because when you get close enough, it seems to be perfectly round, metallic. So I say round on one face. It's a cylinder of sorts. It's definitely flat on one face and round on another. And it seems to be completely out of place for everything else. It looks like something you might even see on a predator ship, maybe. Like you don't know. You don't know what kind of this thing is made out of or what. Strange cylinder.
I'm gonna roll and investigate on the area.
Oh, okay.
7.
The only thing you can really tell is this thing's been here for a while because it's partially been covered up by dirt and grass has started growing on that dirt. And you haven't been here long enough to see the grass grow, but it seems to be growing at a rather moderate pace. So, uh, it doesn't like I said, it looks like it's been here a while. That's all you can really gather from that.
Okay. I'm gonna unearth it, dust it off, see if I could see if there's any writings or anything on it.
Yeah. You start to unearth it and you realize that some of it is not earth, some of it is a strange material. And it's kind of stuck to the inside. So this thing is a cylinder, and the outsides of the cylinder are curved and machined, and they seem to be very precisely machined. Very, very precisely machined. They seem really smooth, and it's some sort of it's definitely got some heft to it, but not too much. This seems to be like some kind of metal. Like you're not used to it because it's so heavy. Um, like you would call your weapons metal, but this is rather heavy. It's about this big, and it weighs, gosh, maybe 15 pounds. Uh, seems way heavier than it should be, like compared to the metals that you normally pick up. But it is very fine and smooth on the inside. And again, well, the top of it has hills and valleys, and they're perfectly around all the way. And inside where this material is, you're not sure what it is, because it looks like nature has kind of grown into it. It's stuck to it, but if you peel it off, you see inside it there's this, between where the materials are stuck inside and where you peel it off, it's very, very smooth and like very well manufactured. Obviously, this thing's manufactured somehow. It was it's not natural by any sense. Its symmetry seems to be perfect.
I'm gonna clean it up, take it with me, and explore the immediate area. See if there's more stuff like this laying around. So it's like cylindrical, but I could see inside it.
You can see through it. So the flat face, even though it has hills and valleys, you can see through it. And then on the sides, it's kind of got like an hourglass thing going on. It dips in the middle. And then the other side is like kind of like the opposite of the front side. So I don't know. It's more it's deeper.
Okay. Is this thing giving off any kind of power? Just
Nope.
go through the cycles, see if anything stands out. No.
Mm-mm.
I investigate the immediate area. See if I can find any more treasure.
Well, like I said, everything around here, fortunately, like this thing's been here for a long time. So if there was any tracks of this thing or anything to do, like, it doesn't seem like any of it. You have no idea how this thing got here, how long it's been here.
I'm gonna put it down and stand like 20 feet away and hit it with my sonic cannon just to see how it reacts to the. What was the word? Sonotics?
Sonotics. No, it's not.
You know what I mean?
It's
Like,
not
does it ring
sonotics.
like a bell? Or
So the sound of your cannon would cover it up. You wouldn't really be able to hear anything.
Okay.
Now, it doesn't like kick up. It's like the dirt would, but it like maybe changes the sound a little bit, but yeah. I'm thinking about the word you're trying to find. I don't know. It's resonance. You don't have the equipment to learn anything valuable.
Okay.
And probably not the knowledge either.
All right. I'm going to continue in that direction. Yeah, if I found it like this, I'm gonna keep going that way. And I take it with me. I don't know what the hell it is. Something cool for my room? I don't know. And I didn't find anything that I would consider like language or a label or anything, right? On this thing? Like looking it over, no Wailing Utani on the side or anything?
If you wish.
Yeah, symbols or anything like that.
I don't know. Did you roll something?
I don't know if I rolled decipher use on this thing yet. I'm gonna do that. 11. Try to figure out what it was for.
There you go. 11. This, sir, is a wheel.
It's a wheel.
Yeah, it's a wheel.
A really
It's
heavy wheel.
It's definitely a wheel. Well, you can surmise that whatever was stuck to it at one point is dial-degraded now, or degraded, chemically degraded, whatever. It chemically degraded one way or another. But it probably had an interface at some point where this thing was a wheel. You're not sure how it was stuck to or what, but it looks like, well, like the inside of this could have easily been stuck to an axle. I mean, this thing's screaming vehicle.
Huh.
Yeah, that or wheelbarrow or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, like even as a civilization, you know, still thousands and thousands of years advanced, wheels are just incredibly useful. So you wouldn't be without them. You understand what a wheel is. Especially having a little bit of the skill to decipher use. Like, yeah, you can tell. You can't fathom what it might go to. There's no way to decide that. Like, I don't know, scooter, wheelbarrow. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Could be for anything, but yeah,
Really
I
big
mean,
roller skate.
even a really advanced civilization where like hover technology was super available, you'd still have cheap stuff made with wheels. It's just that it's just such a quintessential design that you're not gonna be able to get away from it in outer space.
Okay. I'm gonna take it with me and keep going. Maybe I'll find something to attach to it. A wheel. A wheel. Yeah. Yeah, keep going. Keeping eyes out for check and pray.
Sure, we'll look.
Aw. 7. Oh, and if there's a spectrum that stands out more in, I use that.
All right, next day. Yeah, next day.
Recon?
What do you do? Sure.
Reconning for checking creatures. 10.
All right. Yeah. Well, considering that you've been doing this for several days, off in the distance, you see an unusually flat spline. Everything around here has been very natural. Natural curves and slopes, gentle curves and slopes. Um, Natural points down where the little brooks meet and they're babbled across the rocks. And trees on the side of one hill where the seeds have blown and gently nestled up against the side of the hill. And, the graduation of trees becomes less and less as it goes farther up the hill. Seeds don't reach up there anymore. And the gentle winds. But this stands out because it's just very, very flat. Very flat.
I cloak and investigate.
You move closer. It's off quite a bit of distance. I mean, not a big problem for you, but once you start moving closer, you realize, whoa, maybe I underestimated how big this thing is. Things tend to do that when they're very big and far away, so close to the horizon line and stuff. They can get a false sense of how big things are. You're not particularly trained. If you had more look, I would have told you. But you get there and you start to realize that it's actually like pretty large thing. And as you get closer, even though much of it has been overtaken by wildlife, the grass and the trees forcing themselves up under and over the mass that lays in front of you, you see in fact that there is a structure up ahead, a sizable one. And when you get there, you see another fence, and the area is fenced off, and the fence is about 9 feet high. No, I'm sorry. Scratch that. 19 high.
And it's still like intact?
Um,
Or is it partially dilapidated? Or
so it is in disrepair, and much of the bottom is overgrown, and the wire is perfect and symmetrical, crisscrossed between it. And the part that you're at least, seems to be intact. Although it is overgrown, small little tweed little vines have worked their way up it, and grass is completely filled up the bottom half and forced itself up against it and through it. Making it rather hard to spot from a distance. But
cycling vision modes, is anything powered on?
doesn't seem to be.
Okay.
But you know what?
Yeah, I'm gonna like test the fence. I don't want to try to climb an electrified fence. So I'm gonna kind of test it.
Okay. Do you know how to test an electrified fence?
Yeah, you touch it with a piece of metal and see if it goes.
That that may not be true. But either way, it doesn't seem to be giving off any power.
Okay, I was gonna tell you I use the wheel. Like roll it into the fence to see if anything happens. If it doesn't look like anything happens, I might climb over the fence.
Okay. Yeah. Didn't you have a character who could jump this high?
I got like a 15 without rolling, but it said it was 19 up. It's like, I mean, I guess I could throw the line, jump most of it, and then just climb over it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. But whatever. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You get over the fence. No big deal. And I think you can't roll low enough to hurt yourself on the way down on jumps. So I don't think you
Cool.
can.
Nah, lowest I could roll 16.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then
Sure.
I have the carabiner, so I'll just lower myself. No big deal.
Again, you see that grass has largely overtaken the area all the way up to the structure. Structure that seems like it's made something more different than the structure you saw earlier.
I stay low and cloaked, and I approach, looking for like a door or something. Unless it's like cracked open, and I don't just jump in.
Well, you make your way there, and begin to look. You have let's see. Okay, there is a part of the building that juts out. That is the part that's closest. And you can go either to the left of it or to the right of it. You can go either to the left of it or to the right of it. And
I go to the
right of it seems to the left of it seems to be more building. To the right of it seems to be, you're not sure. It's just deeper that direction.
to the right.
Okay, you continue to the right, and you see, like I said, that the building continues on deeper in that direction, and there seems to be a secondary fence here. And it's built, I would guess I would call it a cage because it's not connected to anything, so it's not a fence. It's 100% fence all the way around. It has a giant door, and the door is open. The door is a gate. Gate, whatever, is made of the same material as the other fence, with rods of metal and the same wire structure in between all of them. Seems to be mostly useful as a cage still, as I mean, there's some sort of discoloration that's formed around parts of the cage, but you're not sure what that is. And then beyond that, in the grass is yet some other steel metal looking structure that you can't really fathom the use for, and it looks kind of like an obstacle course. Like you could
The
jump
structure.
over these things.
Okay.
Yeah. Also alongside the left, or farther up ahead, is a few doors. What are clearly doors. You can see that the if anybody lives here, if anybody ever lived here, they're kind of small, as the doors are about 5 feet high. So that's like a whole 2.5 feet you got to duck under. Manage to open these doors.
Okay.
It'd be a squeeze for you, because they're also not very wide. But there is one very big door that's easily like 3 times as big as that. A small door after that to the left, and then another small door like I described directly ahead, just slightly behind the weird steel apparatus.
The weird steel apparatus. I'm gonna dig it up a little so I can get a better look at what it is, or try to guess what it is.
Okay, well, I mean, you work your way around, and you can see it has a gate with a simple latch, and it's some sort of maze.
Like it looks like a maze?
Sort of. All it does is wind, turn, wind, turn, wind, turn, wind, turn. And it has gates on either side. Kind of like maze starts here, and then it's like the easiest maze ever, where it just continues in the same pattern, and then it has another batched gate.
Okay. And that's what the... Okay, that's what... Okay. All right, I'm gonna go through the doors. I'm gonna go smallest to biggest.
Okay.
And when I open the doors, I have my cannon ready, and I got a sword in one hand.
Okay.
Like SWAT styles. Yeah, I kicked the door open. Ha, hoo, ha, ha. What's in here?
Well, I don't know. Do you have break?
Well, I mean,
Kick the door open.
well, what kind of doors are they? Like, do they have like simple knobs, or do they look like they need power to work? They look like they slide into the wall kind of doors.
I don't know if your character's familiar with the doorknob.
I'll roll desire for use on the doors to see if I can figure out how to open them up. 10. Kind of do this like, do I push it? Do I slide it to one side? Do I need power for this door? Kind of look it over.
It's unlike any material you've ever seen. You're not quite sure what the hell this thing is made out of. It is cold to the touch, and it does have a protrusion, which some sort of thimble-looking thing.
I apply a scientific method.
No.
I press, I twist, I pull.
Sure, and actually, you see that it's actually kind of like a cigarette lighter.
Okay.
There's 3 buttons, and something is wrong with it, to where like it doesn't seem like it wants to work, and you feel one of them, and the top one clicks in, and then the bottom one kind of feels like it wants to, but it doesn't. But you push it harder, and also clicks in, and then there's another thing for your thumb, and that clicks in. And when you hit all three of them simultaneously, something clicks. You hear an audible click. And then what do you do?
Push, pull, slide.
And the door actually has a tiny bit of give, but something seems to be stopping it. Just a tiny bit of give.
Hmm. Uh, uh, uh. Use my sword to crowbar it. Or look to
Yeah.
see if there's something stopping the door, like through the crack.
There's really no crack. It's
Okay.
it's a well-fitted door.
Double hand it. Push, pull, twist, slide. I try them all.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, it's on there pretty well.
So there's a little give to the door, but it won't open, right?
It's very, very slight, man. Like, it's like the most subtle movement.
What gives me the most give, pushing it or pulling it?
Really.
Okay. Then
Well,
now I'll
I
try
mean,
to
once
jam
you pull
something
it,
in.
then it's pushing. Once you pull it, then it's pushing. Know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
and
it wants to swing open.
it's just yank on it. Just try to muscle it open.
Okay. But it is pretty. I don't know. It's on there pretty well, man.
I'm gonna if I let go of the buttons, does it click again?
Oh no! Once you click it again, now it works.
So yeah, I'll like reset the door, clicks, and then try to open it. Maybe one of the pins are stuck. I don't know.
No, you click on it, and now, yeah, now it swings open easily.
So now the door just opens.
Yeah.
What's in there?
It's in there. Um, you enter a room, and it is full of shelves and strange tools.
Mmm. Tools are good. Here, give me that. Might need them later.
But you don't know. You don't know what the tools do.
No, I don't. Roll the 5. Decide for use.
Hold up. Because maybe this isn't that far. That might be enough, like given context. Um, maybe. See, I need to think it through real quick. Okay, the boots and shovels you recognize. Everything else is way too alien. But you definitely know what boots and shovels and pitchforks look like.
It's like a shovel and a pitchfork.
Sure.
It'll help me with my hole.
That's what she said. All right.
Oh,
All right. Um,
all right. Yeah, move on to the next door.
mhm.
And I correctly opened the door.
Yeah, sure. You find a hallway. You're in a hallway, and there are several doors. There's a door to the left. There's a door to the right. There's two doors to the left.
Clear the doors on the left first.
Okay. You go to the door on the left, and you see a huge room, huge, vast, empty room. And suddenly becomes quite clear what this is. I think. Roll start for you, just in case.
14.
Yeah. You've never been to one of these, but now you're starting to understand because you see hooks hanging from the ceiling or from rails from mechanical conveyor belts. Hooks. And then you see saws. What must be a saw, giant saws of different sizes. For little guys like this, that saw must be huge. How could a guy even carry that saw? But it's kind of advanced because it's got a servo arm attached to it. And then there's saws of all sorts of different sizes. And then there's what looks like, uh, well, what is obviously knives, many, 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 many knives of different sizes and shapes, and all set up at different stations. And what looks to be like other conveyor belts, kind of assembly style thing. And I think Yuli might be starting to get the picture, and if he does, then
Mhm.
uh, um, then Fox certainly does.
So it's either a butcher shop or a trophy preparation room.
It looks like a meat process.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's all really coming together. Like the huge area outside, it's probably livestock and deer cages and the mazes. It's also really starting to make sense now. Now, of course,
I found
everything's really run down here.
I found the meat packing plant.
Yeah, and it has an air. It has an air of old, antique, but
Mm. Like the door hasn't
also,
been open in a really long time.
but
I don't
also
know.
a strange. Only because you've been eating so well on this planet, you think this is what the blood must smell like when it's really, really, really old
Mm.
and just been locked inside of this room for a long time. Um, and yeah, the air in here is really stale and hasn't moved for a long time.
Okay. I'm gonna inspect the machinery just because I'm curious and to get more familiar with the technology, and then I'll move on to the other rooms.
So to a human, this would look super advanced, but to you, it looks really
It's a
archaic.
fucking mud hut with a blade in it, with knives in it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, you're like, why wouldn't like moving saws? You can just get a vibrating disc.
Yeah.
Like what the
Spinning
hell is
metal. Why don't
this?
they use plasma cutters? What the fuck's wrong with these people?
Like, what? Like this is wild, right? Like this is these guys are really roughing it right now because they're like doing everything by hand. Like they got to turn on their own machines and
On switch? What the hell's an on switch?
it's pretty bad. But again, like just to like to humanize this would look incredibly advanced. Like and the dead giveaway, the cutting stations, those are going to be on any uh, those would still be on your planet because a hand cut piece of meat, like prepared by somebody, like butchering is a skill that um, you know a lot of predators to don't take the time to learn, especially in your clan because you have to hunt so many different things that you're just like grab a gob of meat, go for it.
Mhm.
But
Chomp chomp, rip out spine, move on.
but, but, but you know that butchering is a skill for women and old people. Like when you were growing up, and you actually hunt the same animal over and over again, you learn how to cut it better to really get the choicest parts if you want to. Like um, again, I don't know if you're predators probably aren't big on birthday celebrations, but let's say you have a ritual you want to attend, and knowing how to cut the heart out of an animal might be really important, or knowing a special organ inside of an animal that secretes a certain neurotoxin or that does this or that. So butchering is a very valuable skill. Um, it wouldn't be that useful to you in your context because unfortunately, uh, you're never going to come across. Well, that's not true. It might work out for you. Like if your codex gave you enough information, you know what I mean? If it was leaked better than it is now, it could give you that kind of information. You could take advantage of a butchering skill. So this is not something that is beneath anyone. How to properly cut a carcass is it's kind of like art is for humans. Like
Mhm.
people appreciate it. I mean, a lot of people don't, but some people appreciate it, and they're like, "It's really cool that you have that skill. Like, what does it really do for you?" And that's like certain specialty kind of thing. Like I said, maybe you need to cut a special cut of meat for a ceremony or something.
Yeah. Yeah, or I'm trying to hunt something, but it's really tough. But I know this little animal has a paralytic or whatever, and I cut out the paralyzing sac, use it as a weapon, shit like that.
Yeah. So knife skills are still important even in the future.
Okay. Yeah,
Of course,
take it all
you could
in.
also find a super convoluted egg cracking machine to do it for you, uh, but some things are just nicer when you do them by.
That take it all in, have a good look around, and then move on to the next rooms.
Sure. And once you know kind of what this is, uh, you find a shower and bathroom,
Hmm.
and you find a cafeteria. Um,
Um.
you, I'm just going to tell you it's a cafeteria because it kind of looks like some of the rooms that you ventured into recently,
Hmm.
where like people just sit and hang out. It looks like this. So this is like a big giant break room that looks like it holds maybe a couple hundred, depending on the size of these things. Like if you can try to imagine by the size of the door and stuff, just kind of getting the sense by the size of the seats and whatever, maybe a couple hundred little dudes fit in here. For predators, it'd be able to be like 50, but for these little guys. You can imagine a whole mess of them sitting around here picking up, getting their food. And yeah, for fun, why don't you like roll look or something if you want?
Yeah, I was kind of interested in like if there's like canned goods and stuff. I rolled a 7 look.
Yeah, we're gonna put there's
Can of
totally a
Spam on the
machine.
shelf.
No, there's a row of machines, and inside of the machines are these interesting packages of varying shapes, colors, with strange alien hieroglyphs on all of them.
Hungry Man dinners. I investigate.
Yeah, sure.
Kind of look in the boxes to see what the hell.
No, I told you they're machines.
Ah,
They're machines with slots for little packages, varied sizes and
oh,
colors.
vending machines.
Yeah.
My bad. So 7 decipher use.
Yeah, it has an interface with so there's a clearly a round keypad which is broken up into sections, and it has a button interface. Unfortunately, it looks like there's no more power to this building, as you could tell by the fence that wasn't electrified and the fact that nothing else in here has been powered. Probably power has been gone for a long time, and it looks like just power isn't reaching this thing. But it totally looks like I don't want to say digital, but like you're supposed to manipulate it with your digits to activate and retrieve the things inside somehow.
Hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just break it. Investigate all the little containers and whatnot.
Hmm.
I mean, potato chips might last a few hundred years. Yeah, start opening stuff, smelling stuff. You know, if it seems edible, I try it.
Well, the thing is, all of it is going to be decayed to the point to where um, um, okay, so some of it will be decayed to the point to where it's obviously not edible anymore.
Hmm.
However, some of it seems absolutely fine. And yeah, you try it, but the only problem is it seems to be mostly sugar.
Wouldn't that be like crack for me because I never have sugar? With sugar to be to a predator, be like, holy shit, what is this?
No, I just don't think they have a taste for it. That's why they're all lean.
Hmm.
But I mean, as an emergency ration, maybe some energy,
Yeah.
whatever.
Put a stash a few on my person.
Sure.
And,
Sure,
yep.
you recognize the glyphs and grab all the ones that you think look like they won't be rotted. Because like I said, some of them are obviously like they've turned into like ghosts of themselves instantly, like
Yeah.
over eyes or do some other weird thing where they're just like the texture is so strange and so weird that you have no idea if you should be putting this in your mouth.
But the Twinkies are okay. So I keep the
But the
Twinkies.
Twinkies are okay. Well, like like sugar lasts forever, man. You can you can literally heat up the honey inside of the Pharaoh's tombs and eat it. It'll
Nice.
it'll just
It just like reconstitutes itself or some
it'll
shit.
just reconstitute if you heat it up, turn back into honey. Like,
That's pretty cool.
yeah, sugar doesn't rot. And also other things keep pretty well. So yeah. You can eat it like a chocolate bar after many, many years. It'll turn white,
Mhm.
but and tastes a little weird, but it's still safe. It's just the fat separates from the
Is that what
the
makes it
rest of the
chalky?
chocolate.
The fat
That's
coming
what
to the
makes it
surface,
chocolate.
basically.
Yeah. But still, the fat doesn't rot. The chocolate doesn't rot.
Yeah, I've had a few of those.
And the sugar doesn't rot. You can totally eat it. Yeah. But yeah,
Okay,
anything
so
that anyway, you can eat anything that doesn't look moldy. So
yeah, so I stuffed
if you
some
want
treats in my pocket.
if you want to eat the mold and roll on it, I'd be happy.
Nah, not that adventurous.
That'd be great because nothing's been going my way so far, so you can't do that.
No, Hector, I'm not gonna be taken out by fucking
Oh,
by
come
spam,
on, man!
my spam sandwich that fucking was
I want
expired 50 years ago.
Look! On the one hand, most likely you'll die.
Okay.
But also, space worms like Futurama.
Space Force are pretty cool.
Space worms like Futurama. Come on, bro. Roll some dice. How lucky do you feel?
No. Push it, nothing.
I mean, you could also just get a tummy ache, but space worms. All right. Try to give a guy space worms, and see, oh, okay, man.
No, space worms are too cool for me. You wouldn't give me that. I'd roll the death.
Look, man, I keep it 100% honest. I'll write down the results for you, and then you'll roll, and then I'll show you the results.
No, Hector. I'm not gonna roll to see if I die from an old sandwich. I shove a few Twinkies in my pocket and I move
Space worms.
on.
All right. Yeah. Where do you
go? Anywhere I haven't been. Yeah, just keep exploring.
So you do find something else interesting. Huge. Like the rooms inside, not that big, but when you think about it, when you see the size of the equipment, like the hooks, how far they are off the ground, whatever they were butchering was pretty big.
Yeah.
For the where you're pretty sure now that they kept the cattle and or whatever kind of space cattle. It was a really big area, and the whole processing area, the stations get smaller as they go, but even if you imagine a big old thing sitting up there, like on one of them hooks, you gotta imagine that thing was pretty big, especially by the size of the initial saw. Probably makes the first cut.
So that's something.
Oh, and since you said you explore all of it, actually, you find right, because I only told you what the initial room looked like, but I didn't tell you what was in it. It's only explored it. But that's the main room, the actual working area. First thing of interest that you find there is several little dead guys. Now they are bones, so they've long decayed, and they are musty bones, and their bones are covered in some sort of something that's been eating the bones now. Some sort of bacteria or mold or fungus or whatever is growing on them. So they are just remnants of bones at this point. And there are little dudes with a thumb and 2 fingers, so 3 fingers total. And they got little work boots, and they got funny looking little eyes, but they do have a couple sets, two sharp teeth on either side on the top, and 2 sharp teeth on either side on the bottom. So a total of 4 sharp teeth and a variation of teeth structure. Not all canines like a predator would have, um, but a mix of teeth, and and they are of a 2-eyed variety, and you can't really tell much more from the skulls.
Can I roll investigate to try and find out how they died?
Sure.
$16.
Because this is something that you'd know about, you would know that some of them killed by puncturing, and you would know that some of them were killed by blunt force trauma.
Like the way the bodies are strewed, does it look like they murdered each
So
other?
the way that you can find the patterns of damage that you can find on the bone seem to both indicate being punctured and being smashed.
Pull out a pick. Does it match the puncture wound?
No. Did I say pick? Because I meant
No, you said punctured.
No, you said pull out a pick.
Oh yeah. I thought they were picks and shovels.
No, I thought you said you might have said pick, but I definitely meant pitchforks.
Pitchfork, okay.
Yeah.
Do they fit?
Mm-mm. Not at all. Not at all. The other thing that you find of interest is in a bin, big giant bin. At first, it just looks like a big bin of mold, but there's something in there. It's something stinky.
Look at it.
Let's look at it. Sure. At first, it seems to be like, well, you want to roll something? Or?
Investigate?
Sure.
Where is it?
Sure, just tell me how you're doing.
14. Well, if I can't see something, I'll kind of do this with it, kind of move shit aside so get a better look at whatever it is in there.
Okay, so at first you think
I can't reach, I use the shovel or the pitchfork.
At first, yeah, they're kind of small. For you, they're like big hand tools, right? Because this would be like a 2-handed tool for these guys, but for you, it's like kind of dinky. But yeah, at first it looks like maybe like a liquid has frozen, but it's clearly not cold. It doesn't seem to be a liquid. To your initial touch, it seems hard, but it has a little bit of give, just a little bit. And sure, you start poking around in there and moving it, and it seems like it wants to move, but it's resisting your initial attempts.
I poke it harder.
You poke it and you poke it harder and it has some give to it. This is
is it a container I can flip over? to empty out?
You're pretty strong, but it's rather huge. It's going to be like 8 by 8 feet. Deep, like wide and deep, and high. High is going to be about 5 feet tall. And the stuff inside of it doesn't seem light. But I mean, you can definitely try it. It doesn't seem to be bolted to the ground. In fact, it's when you look at the ground, it's a cart and it has casters underneath it. It seems to have little wheels in there.
You know,
But
I'll try to knock it over.
you're not sure how those tiny wheels hold up this huge looking cart, but I guess their technology is not that bad.
Yeah, I'll try to knock the cart over to empty out the contents. Look at it.
Well, tell me what your lift is.
It's 10.
No, I need your actual lift score. Like your
I have.
lift numbers.
Oh, yeah. Where's that at?
It might have been too tiny to look at in the character sheet, or you maybe never filled it out. But it has all your lift numbers there. It tells you exactly how much you can lift in different ways.
Okay. Shit, I can't see that number.
It's
So
too
if
tiny.
it's like a deadlift, it's 100 pounds plus or minus -9 or plus 18 per or plus power overhead.
Yeah, you don't figure out your overhead lift. You're not going to overhead lift it. You're gonna try to flip it over. You're gonna do a squat, right?
So would it be like my total times this number?
Yeah, it tells you the formula there.
Yeah, squat is times 1.94. And that's supposed to equal hundreds of pounds, I'm assuming.
Probably.
So
Let me just. I'll just go ahead and look it up. Sure. This one. I mean, we should really just do your numbers real quick because this is exactly what this is for. Just let this document load real quick. Search it proper. Okay. Now go there. I clicked on you. Okay. In order to calculate how much your hominid character can lift, which you are, add up your character's lift skill as usual. So add up your lift skill as usual.
should be
Determine
10
your-
total.
Why is it so low? Okay.
Because I have one rank in it.
So add up your lift skill as usual. Determine your kid's overhead lift, and then modify that number further to determine how much they can lift in different ways. So if you're only at 10, then your squat is multiplied by 1.94. That seems so wrong. That can't be it.
Yeah, which equals 19.4.
Yeah, there's something's off here. Let me see if I read it right. Add up your characters. This skill, as usual, determine your character's overhead lift. Oh, I'm sorry. You have to determine your character's overhead lift. Okay, so I skipped that step completely. I went all deck on it. If the character has a negative lift, multiply it by 9 and add it to 100, which you don't. The character's lift skill is positive, multiply it by 20 and add it to 100. So 10 times 20 is 200. Add it to 100 is 300. So your squat is 300 times. We can just say 2 because it's fantasy. Well,
Is that for my squat or my overhead?
I'd rather you be stronger. Yeah. Okay. So your overhead is your 10 times 20, so 200, and add it to 100, so 300 is your overhead.
Okay. Oops.
Okay. Your
And then I use
Your
that
bench-
number and I put the maths, right? I just
yeah.
take
So
300 and I just start multiplying.
yeah, you can use 1.5 for bench, 1.9 for deadlifts, and 2 for squat.
Okay.
I have like the realism numbers next to it in case you want to do extra math, but I don't want to do extra math. Normally, I'm more of a stickler. I would make you use those numbers.
Okay, so bench.
So yeah, so you can bench 450. You can squat 600 and deadlift 1 point times 1.9. Which
So
I can't math.
300, 300 times 1.9
Yeah,
times 1.9. 570.
yeah, that's exactly it. I just couldn't think of it fast enough. You. So no, the answer is no. There's no way you can squat this. You're too weak.
Okay.
Absolutely not. There is you. You start to push it, and there's a tiny bit of give, but only sideways. Upwards, hell no, nothing. And you hear Rick as the little metal wheel underneath kind of spins around, but that's all you're getting out of it.
Okay. I will use the pitchfork to try to like pry this thing to one side to get a better look at it, whatever it is in there.
Why is the thing so slow?
Because the jelly stuff is stopping me from looking what's inside all the way, right?
It's not jelly. I told you it's hard to
Squishy
the
thing.
touch. It's hard, and then it has some give. But it has give. It doesn't like gel. It just a little bit pliable.
Okay. Can I try to flip it over? The thing, not the container.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you reach in there and start to flip it over. And when you do that, it has more give, and then it feels stuck, but it feels like it did want to go. Like it could go, but it's kind of stuck on there. Um, and I mean, you're mostly okay. You're actually at a good because it's only like 5 feet tall.
Mm-hmm.
You're kind of reaching in like this, but I mean, if you got in there, it'd be easier.
Yeah.
But you get in there,
Yeah.
cool. You get in there and start prying this stuff free, and you see that it's actually like um, layers of stuff. It's layers.
Hmm.
Um, and the thing that you're picking up itself is folded in on itself. It's been folded over, and it's age and whatever process has forced it to kind of become stuck. But you start to pull it up, and it starts to peel off of the other layers underneath it, and there's seems to be layer after layer of this thing. And you pull one out, and it probably weighs about a couple 100 pounds. When you finally manage to set free one of these units of folded material, and because of the folds, it looks uniform. But when you get it out, it seems to have edges that are not uniform.
So is it just like sheets of material?
Yeah, they're sheets of some sort,
Huh.
some moldy organic material. But well, like I said, it's in its current form. You can only see that one, like a couple of the edges are straight where it's been folded, and then the other edges are strange shapes as they're get wavy. Like it's a combination of like the folds make it seem straight, but there's something about them.
And if I can I unfold it?
Yeah.
I do that to see the full length of the material.
Yeah, you pry the material open from itself, and it doesn't really start to take form until you really unfold it and realize how big it is. But this is the skin, huge animal.
Nice.
This is old leather, and this this pelt this pelt is huge. I mean, by looking at it and imagining like, okay, it looks like they cut it off around like the ankles. That's kind of normal. It doesn't have paws, or they didn't keep the paws if they had paws. So maybe it's not pod because it looks like they just cut it off pretty good, and they did a pretty decent job skinning the thing. Their cuts are pretty nice and straight. This, I mean, this would make like a nice rug, you know, like if it wasn't all old and moldy and stuff, and you wanted to have a really impressive rug of a huge animal. This might be something to this. And you can tell that it's very broad at the shoulders, and it if you like try to fit your arm inside of the leg parts which are still attached, like you could easily get your arm or a leg in there. So this thing, you could probably get 2 arms, maybe even 2 legs in there. So this thing has some really big limbs, and they're long and they look. You can't see any evidence of musculature or anything, so it's hard to tell if it was muscly or wobbly. But you imagine that if it was carrying this much weight, and the legs were this lean, probably didn't have fat legs. It probably had muscular legs to carry that much weight. And you imagine something with muscles, maybe as wide as as uh, as a predator arm and leg put together, or 2 legs put together, something like that. You can also see where the head section has been as it seems to have been largely been avoided. So it doesn't look like this thing has a tiny head. Unfortunately, any evidence of the head seems to be missing so far. But also, I haven't just completely described everything to you because I kind of have been searching this thing for a while. So you don't know what the head looks like. You think by the pelt that the head section just wasn't included in here. Didn't care to keep it. But so far you can tell that this animal's huge.
Nice.
It's probably, I don't know. I mean, if you try to stand it up or imagine it standing up, it might be about as tall as you, but that's at the shoulders, so that's not a bad size.
Yeah, like throw portions of it on hooks to try to get like a better picture of how this animal's laid out. You know what I mean? Like
Said
string up the pelt.
Yeah, you don't have info about the feet. You don't have info about the head, and it looks like there was the tail is still on though, and it is um, mostly eaten away by the mold or covered in it, but it looks like it was a short tail creature.
Okay. I'm gonna keep exploring and see if I can find like a bone bin or something.
Yeah, eventually, this will be the last thing in the that you find in the factory. There's actually um, a separate section where the heads are processed, and from there you can find um, uh, bins of dust, bins of huge amounts of dust, and by the progress of how the dust got made, only remaining um, there seems to be evidence of a giant uh, antler.
Dig around a little, see if any chunks survived.
Yeah, it looks like it could be. There's something here that's harder than bone, and usually antler is, and it looks like part of the head. And also, some of the skulls. Do you find skulls? You find skulls that are very rounded and massive, and the bones are super thick, very very thick bones, like not like anything else on this planet, more like racial predator skull. Like predators have some bony skulls, man, and this thing's like pretty up there too. It way thicker than a predator skull because this thing is massive, but proportionately about the same, man. Um, it does have a couple slots for eyes on the sides of its head, and also um, it has what seems to be 4 spots on top of its head where these antlers might have grown at some time. But the bones are so old that it's hard to tell. And whatever's left of the antlers, you have no idea how big they might have grown because, like I said, there's only chunks of them. But they look like that's a strong possibility.
Hmm. I have anatomy bovine. So yeah.
You need cervidae.
Need what?
Cervidae.
What the hell is that?
Deer are not cows. They're cervidae.
Ah. Yeah, and that's the closest thing I got to it. Fish canyon, reptile, felon. Yeah. Okay. All right. No, I didn't find no feet.
No.
No. Okay.
No.
Well, by the size of the pelt, it'll be the largest print. If I ever find its tracks, like, oh yeah, that's bigger than a squirrel. It must be it. Because so far, this is probably the largest thing I've at least found evidence of on this planet. Right? There's been nothing even close to this size as far as wildlife. Okay. Anything else in the facility, or have I cleared like all of it?
No, you've cleared all of it.
Even
So
Big Ten?
when you make your way outside, you find some different buildings that seem to be adjacent to the facility. Oh, that's right. Now I remember. There's sorry, I'm like info dumping. Sorry. There's there you because obviously you're gonna go through every door. One of them's gonna lead
Yep.
outside, and outside you see a different building, and you can go to that building, and that building looks different. It looks like it just has a different purpose.
Okay.
There's an even smaller building than that. You're not sure what its purpose is, but they're largely empty. As a matter of fact, in both of them you find two devices that look like some sort of unknown tech. One in the tiny building where you don't even fit inside, and it looks like maybe two of these little tiny guys could fit inside. And the other building, you find one as well, and there's just these. What do they look like? So, sure. So there's squares, and
11.
On one side they have two indentations, and on the other side they have one indentation, and they seem to have a nozzle on between the side, the two indentations. And you rolled an 11.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, you stick your fingers in it, it sprays out, and it just covers an entire area in foam.
Fire suppression system? Kind of look around.
Yeah, it totally covers like 20 by 22.
And this is like it's a stationary piece of the room, right? It's not like just like a large container on the ground.
No, I told you there's squares like this. And you remember, you've seen the bones of the creatures and they only have 3 fingers. So obviously this is a thing where they, like the door that you've already seen. So I just give it to you. Like they push in with this and push in with this. And they do the same thing here, and out of the nozzle, just everything at one go. Cover a 20 by 20 foot area.
And it's just foam?
Foam.
Or a foam? Okay. Anything else in the room?
Yeah, but you don't know what it is.
Okay. Now the thing that shoots the foam, is it a container? Like, is it something I take with me?
You can
It's
take
just
it
a little
with you.
square.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, now that you've seen these out, you realize that these weren't part of the walls inside of the building, but there was a bunch of them all over the place.
Okay. I'll take a few foam spraying devices with me. Why not? Might come in handy.
How many do you want?
I'll take like 4. Because you said they're just like little tiny squares, right?
It's totally 4, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, but so when you're exploring out there, the other 2 buildings, which you're not sure what those do, and like I said, there is other stuff if you want to check it out.
Yeah, I
it
checked
doesn't
everything.
seem to be anything important. I mean, there's other things there that just they're not apparent, like the use of like a saw or a knife or a shovel. Like you can identify those pretty readily, but this stuff is like little weird trinkets and stuff that you have no idea what it could be. And it is really, really alien to you.
Okay. Is that everything for this complex?
So yeah, there's one last interesting thing outside, and that's a place that hasn't been overgrown by plants, because all of this, like I said, up until you actually get inside the building has been covered. And even inside the building, plants have started to creep through and destroy the walls and floors in between the walls and the floor where they meet, come out and bust out and kind of force their way in there. The ones that don't need sunlight anyway, apparently. And that's probably why it was so moldy and fungusy in there, because a lot of those things don't need sunlight. But again, when you make your way to the other end of the facility, you see this strange, very flat, very, very devoid of plants area. And when you go up there, you see some markings on the floor, and it seems to indicate that this is the landing pad.
But no shuttles or ships, right?
No. So whatever they made this pad out of, the dirt and stuff, I mean, there's dirt on it that's been blown over onto it. But
Yeah.
and the edges have been taken over as dirt, or the grass will catch some dirt and starts to overtake it. But largely, it's left unmolested as it's too thick or they're too well built for the plants to start to grow out underneath it. So it's a pretty useful landing pad.
Okay, so meat packing plant, but all evidence points that this place hasn't been used in years and years and years, right?
Yeah. Okay. Well, one last two more things.
Okay.
There are in the vicinity 2 vehicles with wheels similar to the wheel that you found before.
Aha!
But these seem smaller. So the other one was small, but these are smaller, and unfortunately, they look like they've been run into the ground, and there's like this that weird stuff that was on the outside of it. Looks like it also has decomposed over time, and these tires, which looked like they were massive at one point, just because of the amount of like stuff hanging off of the wheel that has been decomposed, are just like still there, holding onto each other by threads of some sort, and just loosely strewn about around around the around the base of the vehicles. Is it looks like a mountain has crumbled. A little tiny mountain has crumbled and formed underneath the base of the wheels of these things. One has 3 wheels, has 4. Just have these puddles, not puddles, piles of this weird decomposed material.
So no doom buggy for me, huh?
Yeah, sort of.
I would have totally tried to use them.
You wouldn't have fit in them anyway.
No, I would have had to pilot them from outside. I would have had to lay on top of them and like maybe use my swords or something to push the pedals and put my arm through the window for the wheel and
Would have been fun, but unfortunately the tires brought it.
Okay. All right, cool. A lot of cool stuff. Now I'm gonna try to figure out how to find these biggins because my character doesn't know. Okay, I know this is a meat packing plant. So there's automatically there's 2 possibilities. Either this thing is native to this planet or it's not native to this planet and it was imported to be processed here. I gotta figure that. I'm gonna try to figure that part out. Yeah. I know what the creature sort of looks like. I'm gonna try to go off of that and start trying to find one.
What do you want to roll?
Guess I'm rolling recon for the outskirts of this place. See if I can find anything. Nah, 8.
8. Well, as far as you can tell, there is nothing around you. Nothing at all. Just a huge blue.
I'm gonna have to go farther out because the general area might have been picked clean.
Mm.
Yeah, widen my radius. Big ass animal. Big old head. Yeah, couldn't tell from the proof if it was like a herbivore or an omnivore, because that evidence would have been disintegrated. Yeah, I'm gonna try to hunt in omnivore territory. See if I can find any proof of this animal farther away from the plant.
Mm-hmm.
I'll recon that.
Okay.
10.
Well, I think you're probably better off with look or possibly track.
All right. Nine look. Were there any I want to say no, but I'm still gonna ask. Were there any roads going into or out of that plant? I figured
None.
it'd be too overgrown, even if there were. Yeah, all right. Just checking.
None.
Nine look for big ass possibly moose.
You see a big ass possibly moose.
Huh?
However, as soon as you see it, might have been a ghost because it disappeared real quick.
Oh. Huh. I will cloak and investigate the area, see if there's any tracks or anything. And approach with caution. Cannon sword at the ready.
What's the
The what?
No, I need to go work for this one. I got it. For my notes. You start moving that direction. Or what? Trying to find this thing?
Yeah. Want to investigate where I thought I saw it, see if I can find tracks or anything. Or
Yeah, roll
proof
track.
that something was there. 7. No specialty.
Even with that incredibly low roll, still managed to find tracks around where you saw it. And you see that this thing has seems to have 3 smooth toes on each foot, which are rather sizable. And they look smooth by the impressions that they leave and by the size of the depression. Looks like it's quite heavy. Although, if your eyes didn't deceive you, it moves very, very fast.
Hmm.
And it's by the distance that the tracks are apart from each other, it's the only thing that you really have to go on, and you're guessing that this is most likely a positive.
Yeah, cycle different vision modes, see whatever makes the track stick out the best against its background or whatever, and try to track the creature down. I'm going to stay cloaked and I'm going to stay quiet. Do this with the grass. Do this with the grass, Hector. Okay. Trying to always keep mind of how the wind shifts. I'm just going to do that. If I get a little hungry, whip out a Twinkie, so I don't have to, leave the trail.
Okay. You follow the tracks, man.
Mm-hmm.
They're not that hard to find. They lead pretty large indentions. The ground is relatively soft. Problem is, the more you follow them, the older they seem to be getting.
So this creature's really fast. I'm gonna stay cloaked and just start full boring till I can at least get a visual on it. Head to high ground if it's close enough. If it's close enough to where I won't lose its trail, I'll run up a hill or whatever, take a look around, swap vision modes. Just playing E down the way, so.
Now you can roll.
What do you want me to roll? Some more track?
Well, whatever you want to roll.
Yeah, I guess track. I'm just trying to follow this thing. It's 14. Yeah.
You find your tracks, and then you lose your tracks, and you find your tracks, and you find where it looks like 2 tracks come together. And briefly, they're in the same area, and then they split apart.
I guess I would follow the fresher trail.
Mm,
Because I mean the tracks basically like identical, right?
yeah, there's no distinction in freshness.
Yeah, I will follow the fresher because that
There's
should
no
equal the closer.
there's no distinction in freshness.
Yeah, I just pick one and go.
No, pick with the original one or the new one.
The original one.
Okay. And again, tracks are easy enough to follow. But the more you travel, the farther, the older they seem to get.
Can't run forever.
What's stamina?
Stamina.
Stamina.
Stamina's a 3.
A 3. I'm marking off that you're spending a day here. And do you want to continue spend another day?
Yeah, I mean, how many days has it been? Like 5?
8.
8. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Keep trying to run this thing down. I'm gonna any night cycle. I'm gonna slow my pace but keep it steady to see if I catch up to it when it's sleeping. If it sleeps, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Well, like I said, your days are longer than its days. A day and night cycle will pass. Probably like 20-hour days. So almost 2 days on this planet is like 1 day. Close, close, right, close. But sure, feels that way.
I will full speed stealth.
Okay.
I'm
We're
close
gonna
the whole
sit.
time.
Roll track. I mean, are you willing to full speed stealth all day long?
Mm-hmm.
Start getting pretty hungry and tired.
Eat on the way.
There's plenty of food around.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not gonna make you roll survival, but
That's an 8 trick.
and you don't seem to be getting any closer.
By knowing where the ship is, does it look like it's just traveling in one direction, or is it kind of, is it going like one big circle, or does it kind of look like it's just going away from me? Like, am I traveling in a straight line, basically? Am I traveling in a straight line, basically?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna find a high point, and I'll give that a day. It's just to I'm gonna find a high point so I can be still, visible and low, and just see if I could observe one of these things, crossing a valley or something. Since I'm not really fast enough to catch up to it. So I'm gonna be like, maybe if I hang out, it'll just kind of walk by. So I'm gonna try that. Just find a high point where I get the best visual of the area, and yeah, just stalk. Have some squirrels and some bees.
Okay. Well, when you do that, you see out far, far away over the horizon. Silhouette, one of these things.
I'm gonna watch it, see if it's coming or going.
Mostly it's grazing.
So I could see it grazing, like with its head down and everything.
Yeah. You can tell where the head is pointed even at this distance because of the impressive antlers that it has. It looks like it has tumbleweed stuck to its head, a big, massive one.
Okay, I'm gonna test the wind. Stay downwind, cloaked, full speed stealth, and try to make my way to it. See if it
Works.
reacts to my presence. Well, look. Ah,
Well, we're still.
stealth is, I'm at -5, so it's like -1, so 18.
It instantly takes off, though.
Hmm. I stay where I'm at. Just still, cautious, ready. Let's see if another one pops up.
How long do you wait?
Rest of the day.
That's a negative.
I'm gonna travel in the direction I saw it, but I will do the regular stealth, which I guess is like half speed or something like that. It's like no negatives. And yeah, I'm gonna do that. Try to soft step my way in that direction. See if I can close any ground.
Okay.
Yeah. I think okay, so I have 3 ranks in it. The core stat is 3. So if that means I could take a 3, my reliability will be 22 because I'm wearing Jordans. And if I happen to spot one, I will increase it. I'll just spend the next day doing that. Just kind of creeping through the brush.
Okay. So where you like just going towards it? Is there any terrain you're specifically looking for, or
Obviously, the more quiet terrain. I travel the more quiet terrain. Yeah, if it's through brush or valley, valley, it'll make less noise when I traverse. So.
okay? You do so, and sure enough, the next day, again out on the horizon, so you can see its silhouette.
Well, woof, woof. Not foot by foot, but 3 foot step increments is I know it's a thing. Just can't remember the bonus off the top of my head. Would it be in fight? Stealth?
No, no, built to last.
Built to last. You see silence. Athletic skills, balance. Here we go. Character can move up to his run speed without penalties. To his roll in one action. Character moves slower. +1 for moving no more than half run speed. +3 for moving no more than a base footstep. +5 for moving no more than a foot. It's like super far away. That's worth it. I'm gonna give myself a +5 and creep foot by foot to see if I can close any gap on it.
Okay.
Let me give you a roll here. +5, 8. Okay, with the +5, it'd be 24. 34 for my foot movement.
That's pretty good. Better than 4. Now you've got 9 days left. So,
Yeah. Can I figure out if it's the same one I see over and over again by the... I know you mentioned a huge tumbleweed stuck in its horns. Is it the same one I keep seeing?
it doesn't have a tumbleweed stuck in its horns. I described its horns as being like huge tumbleweed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But like a huge tumbleweed.
Huh. I'm gonna move to where I saw it. What was it eating? Was it eating grass or was it eating the flowers?
So roll for it. Roll for it.
What is that, like an investigate?
Mm, yeah.
8.
You can't tell.
Was it just kind of nibbling on everything, as far as I'm concerned?
You can't see any signs that it was food.
Oh. Evidence is the base is super old, so I can't really guess what it likes to eat. Huh. All right. I'm gonna eat my fill, so I don't get hungry. All right. I'm gonna stuff myself. I'm gonna gather a bunch of stuff like shrubs, flowers, all kinds of shit. Make a nice big pile, and I'm just gonna chill next to the pile. See if I can bait any of them to come in. And I'll spend a day on that.
Okay. You're down to we spent 12 days here. You do that. And sure enough, after a couple of days on this planet, but one day for you, you see it out on the horizon.
Not moving, chilling.
Well, it lowers its head, raises its head. You're not sure what's going on. Thought it was eating.
I wait. See if it gets any closer or farther.
How long do you wait?
Rest of the day.
stays right there.
I'm still cloaked. I'm just gonna stand up, see if it reacts.
How'd you
Stand up and look over at it. Regularly, nothing, no special, nothing special.
Nothing special.
I just stand up and look over at it.
It instantly just disappears over the horizon.
I need rocket boots. Or if I had like a John Mechanic. Man, this thing is too fast for me. Can I guess how long it would take me to get back to the pod?
Kind of cutting it close.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna start heading back.
You do anything on your way back?
I still full speed stealth. I stay cloaked, and I keep eyes on my 6.
And unfortunately,
See
you
if
were
it's
making
just-
a little bit of speed following this thing, so you kind of get out of a good distance.
Mhm. Yeah, I just march all day. I don't want to miss the pod. Even though I could retire on this planet. That is not the way. And I'm gonna update the codex with my findings. Because it initially said no worthy prey, but I obviously found something that was really big and has ears like a freaking owl. Yeah. So I just try to make my best times. Head back to the ship. Always looking at my 6 to see if it's just taunting me from the horizon.
It is. Whenever you stop to rest, you see it just on the horizon.
I'm gonna like grab some bushes and go put them on my head like this and kind of do this to it.
Throw something.
I wouldn't know what that be. Perform, I guess.
Might be, yeah.
4. And I uncloak while I do it. I'm trying to taunt him now. Like, hey, look at me. I'm a big stupid antler guy. Ah! You want some pussy?
What'd you roll?
4.
Stays right where it is.
Yeah. I'm gonna just keep doing what I'm doing. Well, not cloaking anymore. No, I'm just running back. Just give it the dagger eyes anytime I stop to rest. You went so fast, I killed you so good. So every time I stop to rest, it's just on the horizon, way the hell out there, watching me.
Yeah. Yeah, we just passed through more. These here. Synergies.
Gonna roar at it. See if that do anything.
It disappears instantly over the horizon.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, just keep making my way back.
Add more days here.
Like you say over the horizon, meaning it's like hundreds of feet away from me, right? Easily.
So the horizon's a little, on average, smaller than the one on Earth, a little bit. It's about 5 miles.
Oof.
Yeah, it's about 5 miles. But that's on average. It could be a little shorter, a little farther,
Mm-hmm.
depending on the slope of the land.
Yeah, just keep going.
Here. And you are near the pond. And your beacon shows that it's a couple hours away. And you have most of 1 day left.
You still there? Taunting me from the horizon. I'm gonna grab a bushel of flowers and just show it to him.
Roll something.
Huh. Shit, I don't know what I'm rolling. I'm trying to seem non-threatening. Perform, I guess. 0.
Zero. No, it instantly bolts. Here's out beyond the horizon.
If Adam was here, we could at least set traps for it. Yeah. Just make my way to the pod.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the good part is you get 3 points for doing almost nothing. The bad point is your number changes.
Mm-hmm. I'm coming back empty-handed.
Yeah, you beat a guy up to go to this hunt. You didn't kill anything.
Yeah. Well, I killed a
And
bunch
you
of stuff, but not
assaulted him
noteworthy.
by apologizing for kicking his ass. So sorry, bro. Oh, damn! Did you see that? I should raise your reputation for that.
Okay.
No, I already had your roll for that though.
Oh, okay.
That's okay. But yeah, it would have been. I just rolled a really interesting combination, man. So I can't even tell you what it is.
That's fine.
Um,
You can tell me after, though, right? It says I'll never hit this planet ever again.
I mean, I don't know. See, that's the thing. Like, let's say you get your own ship and decide, hey, I'm gonna hit up that planet.
If I have my own ship, I'm definitely coming back and shooting this thing in the face. Like, yeah, trying to hear me when I'm in space, bitch.
So I probably can't tell you. So I probably can't tell you. I can tell you stuff like after you've killed it, because then you kind of like figure
Yeah,
stuff out. It's
of course.
I
Yeah,
don't know. But in this case, it feels like I can't tell you.
that's fine.
The only thing that I can kind of tell you is because you were like on the verge of discovering it was that there was no roads on that factory because there was never any roads. It There was a launch pad because it was an off-world operation.
Hmm.
So they were getting meat and taking it off planet.
Yeah, I was asking for about roads because of those jeeps I found. That's why.
Nope, that was from an off-road vehicle. As they, so the vehicles you found were completely unusable. Not only because of the tires, but because they were so tiny. They're basically golf carts for the installation. That kind of vehicle for somebody to zip around. You know what I mean? You would have been like trying to ride one of those little electric cars that they make for kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't with the tires all messed up. It wouldn't. Yeah, definitely wouldn't.
You really can't fit in a big wheel.
Yeah, it would have pretty much been a big wheel. So sucks, but yeah, I rolled a crazy combination. I was just like, what the hell do I even do with this? So that's the way it ended up. Like I said, on the plus side, you get 3 points. You live. I mean, you earned your way here, man. Like you earned your way to your 3 points, man. Believe it or not, because you took the chance to go on a hunt you weren't invited on. It would have been you could have ended up with extra honor if you like played everything right. You
Yeah.
know, like you weren't supposed to be on this hunt you went on. You could have ended up with red. You could have like it was some valuable. It was some worthwhile risk.
Found some cool
But
shit.
but when I ended up rolling what was on this thing, it's like, oh, okay. Like that's why I remember I was just like, how do I even run that? Because it was challenging new for me. So, but I mean, like, screw it. Your character lives. You get 3 points. That's something.
Yeah. Yeah, just go back to the ship and give my bunkmate some Twinkies. Huh? What? Like, hey, check it out. Off-world food. Huh? And then I just sulk in my room.
I think
Would they even let me keep the shit I brought? Like the fire extinguishers and the shovel, and or would they kind of just tell me like, throw that shit out?
they wouldn't look at you.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, they don't.
Gotta be.
If you try to claim there were trophies or something, or put them on a
No, no,
shelf,
no.
it would be a problem. If you put them under your bunk or something,
That's
box.
what I was thinking, just like slide under my bed. Yeah.
Then
I mean,
we
hey,
got some
those
trinkets.
fire extinguishers come in handy if I fight like a fire creature, you know? Like, oh, fire bison, I got something for your ass.
But you might. You have 4. Um,
3 square fire extinguishers. I'll have to. I'm writing it down, but I'll have to put it somewhere else.
nope.
You
All right,
drawing
man.
the
I
thing?
guess that's. Huh?
Were you drawing the thing?
Nah, you never got a good look at it.
Okay.
I was
Well,
taking
just
some notes.
draw a
So.
shadowy figure with the sun behind it.
Yeah, might as well. I should have. Where'd I put my? I can't keep track of everything. Where did I put my dry eraser? Is that what it's called? Is it a dry eraser or a dry eraser?
It's a eraser, dry eraser.
Eraser, dry eraser.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a dry eraser. Doesn't that make more sense? Where the hell did I put it? Can I use a? Oh, I can just use a paper towel. It doesn't quite work as well as the dry eraser.
Dry
But
eraser.
but it works.
Oh yeah, at least I lived. That's something.
Yeah, you live, you get 3 points. That's better than most days.
Mm-hmm. Better than almost dying and returning with nothing.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be even more shameful.
That happens sometimes.
Yep. Didn't it happen to one of my characters?
Yeah, don't you
Oh,
remember when you fought the Mantidile?
yeah. Oh, yeah. They're stupid. Oh, they stole my trophy, those sons of bitches. Yeah, I remember. You're all like,
Yeah,
do you get your trophy or do you heal yourself? I heal myself. All right, well, the other guys grab his brother and go back in the water like, shit!
Jack, your honor.
Dude, that was a tough fight, too. I
Yeah,
think like every attack almost ended me. Like every single time you hit, it's like, yeah, almost dead.
yeah, you
Every
were
single
bleeding to
one,
death.
dude. Yeah.
You were bleeding to death in its mouth.
I was bleeding
Like,
out and you kept doing just enough damage to like pass my armor and that was tough. It was a tough one.
yeah. And you're like, oh, I'm just gonna sit here,
Yeah.
Well, guess what?
I do like how I was using my monkey for bait.
It's not
Throw the monkey in
bad.
the water. And I just keep poking at him so he can't swim out.
I didn't think it would work, but that's why we let the dice decide.
Mm-hmm.
That's what makes it fun. Let's give it a chance. Let's put a roll on it. do it like so. There we go. Since you asked, because we take it easy. There we go.
Cool.
But he never got close enough to be more than a silhouette.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's
Looks
kind of
like good
crazy what
eats.
I rolled. kind of wild what I rolled. I can't even tell you.
It's all good.
But all right, guys, thanks for joining us. I'll be back tomorrow for sure to keep drawing. And next week, hopefully, Adam can get some time off, join us. Maybe one of the people who claims to be my friend will show up.
Yeah.
But yeah, what the hell? We'll still have a good time anyway. I'll just, it's like a one-on-one role play time ain't bad, man. Especially if you got a good role player and good GM. You can make it happen. It's kind of boring for like newbies, but since me and you've been doing it for so long, we can still have just as much fun, almost as much fun as if somebody else was here. At least one more player would be nice. To be honest, let's switch it up, man. But we still have a good time, and we're going to keep doing it until we find more players, and then we'll keep doing that. But get in the links, guys. Join me tomorrow. Buy a shirt. Go to my subscribe star. Give me $1. I don't know. I don't know if you can like make a one-time donation. Or you can give me $1. That's you get a month of access to like one post, but it's super worth it. Dude, it took me like 36 hours or something to draw that thing I have on there. That you can just download it.
Nice.
It's a coloring page, and it's appropriate for all ages or little girls, because it's a dark princess theme. But I mean, I made it for a friend, so I might as well try to monetize it. So I left you guys a copy. Only $1. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I think it's cool. I think that's worth it right there. And if I wasn't stuck, like mentally on doing Julie's design here, then I would have a lot more stuff out for you guys. But either way, go buy a shirt and do all that other stuff. Remember, you can always get remarried or make more children, but you can only hang out with me once. Like you're not. This opportunity you're passing up forever. You can only help me out once. Like,
Family's not that important.
pass by.
Cut ties.
Good. I'm more important than
Of course,
family.
your wife.
Clearly.
She doesn't need you. You don't need her. Get in here. Hang out with us instead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Married.
Screw that
D&D bitches.
Duh.
Duh and duh.
Passing out some stuff. I mean, I'm just trying to help you here, man. Like, like they say, I am the way. I don't think they say that necessarily.
Well, they are
Whatever.
us. So you say that, Hector. They are we, and we are us.
I was quoting Jesus. I was quoting Jesus because I want to start my cult, but it seems like the only way to get devoted players these days. Maybe if I start a cult, I can get some damn players here.
Get like a KV background, we could pretend we're dead for a few days, and roll a dice, see how much we resurrect.
Stuff like that. I guess that's it, right?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Sell your cars, lose your family. They're a bunch of losers anyways. Get in here with us.
All that stuff is meaningless. D&D is like, I'm bringing it to you for $0.399.
Hear that?
You could also offer me your
You hear
soul.
that? $3.99, you
I'll take it.
whores. Get in here. There's enough VIP couch space for all you sluts. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. That's all there is to
You
it.
don't like us calling you names? You get in the comment section. Let us know. Come at
Yeah.
us.
So it's totally cool if you bully us.
Mhm.
I obviously expect it back. And if you want to say something nice, even better. We react to positive reinforcement too. So
Hugs, kisses, pimp slaps, whatever you want.
whatever you want. Whatever you want.
You
We'll
get
tap on
off
the
of
butt.
being
It's
treated
all
like
good.
shit. Hit us up. We're down. Want us to call you names to your face? Let us know. Hector, call out your online tags and be like, "Yeah, blah blah blah's a piece of shit."
I wish that hotline still existed.
Want to talk some shit?
We could do it for you.
Get in there. Get in there.
Yeah. I gotta try and keep it. You know, for best canola.
What if we could bring that back?
But we
could probably bring that back if we like bought the domain or something, you know?
we'd have to buy the number because the number was very.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
I think we're good. Let's
Yeah.
get the hell out of here. Remember.